Warning! Somebody went bye-bye.
Good evening, and welcome to Big Brother, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Big Brother 18. I am your host, Big Brother historian Luke Labagnera. With me, my good friend and fellow co-host, Big Brother historian Dom Greco, both coming to you live tonight from East Haven, Connecticut.
How's it going?
It's going good, man. So, with 1 week away from Big Brother, it was down to the final four. Tonight, it was the final veto of the summer. Who claimed it all? Who got all the power this week? With last night's live or pre-recorded HOH. Congratulations, Paul. You are the new head of household. Congratulations,
I was so
Paul.
happy. So happy.
Paul just had an emotional breakdown. Not an emotional breakdown, but tears of happiness knowing that he was...
Well, he said he was happy. He wanted to cry, jump for joy, throw up.
Yeah. I don't blame him. I mean, look how further he got in this game. He was on the block 6 times.
And I love James is like, I'm pretty sure you've done 80% of that already.
Absolutely, yeah. But you know something? Way more power to him. He did an amazing job, and so did James. And everybody played, I think, a great game this summer.
Yeah.
So in tonight's veto, it was a baseball-themed one, and this was right up Corey's alley, unfortunately. Here's how it worked. They had to run around their base and calculate their days as to the question the announcer was given on certain questions of days that took place of events that took place inside the Big Brother house.
Yeah,
so,
each base was worth its value, and home plate was worth 4.
That's right. And as you could see in the background tonight, we are following the house guests live right now with the live feeds as we speak. This is live right now inside the Big Brother house. We see Nicole unpacking her bag. We see James sitting in the kitchen, sipping out of his tumbler, along with Paul.
Yeah.
So as we all know, congratulations, Paul. You have won the final veto of the summer, and with his strategic moves and his very touching speech and understanding strategically, he has decided not to use the power of veto. So, James, you must now cast the final sole vote to evict for the summer. Just a reminder, fellow Big Brother house guests, Big Brother historians, and superfans, when the vote is revealed, the sole vote is cast. The evicted house guest will only have just a moment to say goodbye, gather his or her belongings, and walk out the front door. With James casting his sole vote to evict and to get him further in this game, Corey, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Yep.
So
I'm glad it was him that went, because he's the more competitive beast of the group. I really want Paul to win.
Right. Do you think Nicole is going to be evicted, and do you think it's going to be James and Paul staying in final 2?
I hope it is. And if not, either any way that it goes, to be honest, any way that it goes, I think Paul's going to win.
That's what I think too.
Unless James or Nicole wins head of household and doesn't take Paul. Like, that's the only possible solution to that. But Paul, if Paul is one of the final 2, he's going to win. There's no way around it.
No, you're right. Absolutely. There is no way around it. And right now, they just, I think they just finished after they popped the cork on the final champagne to toast the final 3. So now I guess they're all just lounging around in the kitchen as we speak right now. So I'm just glad I got the live feeds up, because, I mean, I haven't watched the live feeds all summer. I didn't know how it worked, but now I love it. It's just perfect. And, I'm glad Nicole is still in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to see how further she will go in the final HOH competition, because remember, though, is she good at mental comps? Because in the final HOH competition of this... What?
She kind of is.
Yeah, so you know what? I want Paul to win as well, but you know something? Nicole is good at mental competitions. I think maybe she has what it takes.
So is Paul, though.
Yeah, Paul does too, but here's the thing, though. Nicole is, I don't know. I mean,
we're probably going to have a mental competition.
We're
going to have a physical and an endurance. Right? We're going to have 3 different competitions.
3 part of the HOH competition starts this week.
Yeah. And I don't know if I think whoever wins the first competition gets to skip the second one. That's typically how it works. Whoever wins the first one skips the second one, goes on to the third one. So, it depends. It kind of depends on what the first competition is. If it's mental, it may go Nicole, but keep in mind, Paul has been really super smart this whole time. Like, he's the brains of the him and Victor operation. Like, he was the brains of it the whole time, so he's super smart when it comes to that. But he's also a competitive beast. He really is. Like, yeah, he hasn't won a lot of competitions, but he's won the ones that mattered. And the pressure's on, so he's going to be playing his heart out at this point. So some other ones he may not have wanted to win because he didn't want to paint a big target on his back.
And that's the whole winning this game. You want to get further in this game, you can't paint a big target on your back. You know what? Nokori did the right thing in the beginning of the season. They laid low, weren't a threat to anybody until it came down to double eviction. That's when they really started to show their gameplay, right after the double eviction episode.
Yep, so Paul's shown nothing but friendship the whole time, and if he doesn't win, I'm going to be pissed, because he's my boy.
Me too. Paul is my boy too. You know something? I like him because he's outspoken, and oh my god, we got a look tonight inside the jury house. What
my god!
This is the first time production ever had to step in to break up a fight.
Oh, it was insane. Like, Devon moved, who was it? Out of the way?
She moved Bridget out of the way, but how did this fight start exactly? I couldn't really focus. What happened? Maybe you know.
It's hard to, I don't remember the exact beginning of it. I just remember the meat and potatoes, which, they just started arguing, and it was basically because Zakiya and Paul have patched things up. Zakiya and Paulie have patched things up. And Devon and Bridget don't agree with that. They think that Paulie treated her really bad in the house, and they think it's unforgivable. So they've kind of been distancing themselves from Zakiya. And Paulie was like, that's not right. You should not do that. That she deserves better than that. It's not fair to her.
Yeah, I remember.
So
who said that? Who said that? Did
Paulie.
Bridget say that?
No, Paulie said that. And
Paul did say that, and then they were getting in each other's face. Davon literally shoved Bridget aside, got right in Paulie's face. Yeah. I was like, "What the fuck is she gonna do?"
I didn't hear exactly what Paulie said, but he said something about her daughter, and she flipped out.
Oh my god! And when you talk about her daughter, watch your fucking back, because that is her pride and joy. And if anybody talks smack about Davon's daughter, whoo, you better watch your back.
Yeah. So,
my god! And production really had to step in.
Yeah. It was crazy.
But who do you think was wrong in this fight, and who was right?
I'm not sure.
What's your opinion still on Paulie?
I like him, but he's definitely a hothead.
I like him too. There's a difference between him and his brother. Like I said, I'm not going to disrespect the Calafiore family. I'm not going to disrespect Paulie. I don't agree with the things he did in the house, but I have respect for that entire family because, obviously, I'm a fan of Cody. I love Cody.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's not Cody, but still, Cody did something nice for me. Him and Derek did that, and I would not turn that around and say something bad about his family member, because Cody was very nice enough to send me that fan video that I showed you last season. So something? Paulie is a man of his word. He knows how to step up his game. He's not afraid to have a backbone. I give him power and respect. I'm sorry. For anybody who disagrees with me, you're entitled to your opinion, but I have respect for the Calafiore family and Derek Levasseur, and I don't have anything negative to say. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I just want to throw out there, side tangent. I just realized this now. If you look down below, we left this. Like, yes. I have not moved this. All three of them are sitting together. This is how we originally set this up. Right?
That is crazy.
All three of them are sitting together.
That is criminally insane. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oh my god, but in the endurance competition, Nicole, I hope I will be surprised. Like I said, I'll eat my running shoes if Nicole beats the endurance competition, because I'm not saying she's weak, but she's more good at mental comps than physical comps.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So
I mean, but we did see her hold on the longest in the wall competition, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, so you know something? I want to see how her gameplay goes further, and if she wins Big Brother, I'm not going to be upset. I am going to be kind of happy because it's been 5 years since we've seen a female win.
I'm not going to be upset if any three of these people win, because they're all fantastic. They all played a good game, and one way or the other. And James mainly floated his way through the season, didn't really make any big moves, didn't do anything like that. Nicole didn't do many big moves herself. It was mainly Corey, but she's associated with it, so that seems like it was on her and all that. But when it comes down to it, Paul played the best game. Paul deserves to win, but if any three of them win, I'm not going to be upset.
Neither am I. You know something? All three of them played a great game despite being a floater, waiting until the right moment to make big moves, or just expecting the unexpected. That's the way I look at it. And right now, I feel kind of bad for Nicole. I mean, she's not crying, but you could tell she's definitely depressed.
Yeah.
And if you've noticed something, I'm going to be honest with you right now. Corey didn't really give a specific answer. I mean, he did say the romance could possibly continue, but he says we're always going to be best friends no matter what, and we're definitely going to be talking. So I really don't know where we stand outside this house. The romance could go further.
Yep.
But we've seen this. I mean, I'm not comparing her previous relationship with Hayden, but I've seen this before. I mean, for her sake, I'm hoping her and Corey go further, but she didn't last with Hayden. How is she going to last with, Corey,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we basically covered everything for tonight.
Yeah.
So I think, I'll just leave off with this because we don't know what's going to happen, so I'm just going to add off with this. Get 24/7 live video from inside the Big Brother house with the Big Brother live feeds. Go to cbs.com/bb18 to try it for free. Dom, where can the people find you?
You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM.
You can find me down below on Twitter at Zupa23, ZUPA23. Dom, take it away.
And you can find us all and more on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, MySpace, and right here on YouTube at /ASO TV Podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows, games, and movies.
From outside the Big Brother house, we are Luke Labagnera and Dom Greco, both coming to you live from East Haven, Connecticut. Good night.